Coming up on News Live at 6, students on campus are reacting to a local Uber driver's use of AI. Our Skylar Smith explains.
Plus, the black box players' performance of Tick Tick Boom is back on. We'll show you the obstacles the company had to overcome to make it happen, though.
And how one woman is keeping the farms in Central New York healthy. News Live at 6 starts right now.
This is CitrusTV News Live at 6, your campus news leader.
Well, there's no denying that AI is becoming more prevalent across industries, but for local Uber driver Q's Rides, technology has changed everything. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Lauren Holdmeyer.
And I'm Tyler Oldano. Q's Rides has grown popular from using AI to turn customers into content. Our Skylar Smith shares what SU students think about his new claim to fame.
You've probably seen his lit-up car driving around campus, and if not, definitely on your For You page. With over 20,000 followers, Navneet Aurora, better known as Q's Rides, has taken the streets of Syracuse and students' social media by storm.
I love social media. I love to try something new always.
Though there's something in particular that makes Aurora's videos stand out. It's his usage of AI, specifically his new AI Uber Confessions series.
Whenever you come in, my AI co-pilot will ask you if you want to make a confession. Co-pilot.
Hey, I'm right here.
After that, when I go home, I can create an AI video.
This segment has sparked conversation across SU.
I think that's like an invasion of privacy, and I don't understand why he's getting involved in college level drama.
I think everyone takes it as a joke though, so like it's not like he's not like a threat.
I think he means well, but it's a little weird and like creepy.
Although recording is permitted in Ubers, the way in which Aurora does it raises concerns among students.
Typically when he is giving them a ride, like people are under the influence of some sort, so like they don't really want that shared, or they're not in the right headspace to be like, yeah, this is fine, you can post it.
At our age, I feel like some kids are like uncomfortable saying no to adults.
I would hate to wake up and see an AI version of myself in a car.
But Aurora says those are not his intentions.
I don't want to uncomfortable anybody. If somebody don't want to be recorded, they can just get in the Uber and let me know.
However, Aurora says that if you step foot into his car, you should expect to be on camera.
There is no privacy in the public, you know. If you are going outside, there is no privacy. Everything stays with me in the car.
And as technology continues to evolve, so does the boundary between what feels creative and what feels comfortable for students on campus.
For CitrusTV News, I'm Skylar Smith.
Skylar, thank you. Remembrance Scholar applications for next school year are now open. Students planning to graduate in December 2026, May 2027, or summer 2027 are encouraged to apply. The Remembrance Scholarship is one of the highest honors an SU student can receive. 35 rising seniors are chosen and are in charge of educating the campus community about the bombing of Pan Am Flight 103. The deadline to apply is January 16th.
Well, students are feeling the holiday spirit today, and they were doing that with the help of Coca-Cola. The company allowed students to customize their own six-pack of the beverage. They could choose from regular, diet, holiday, vanilla, and Sprite cranberry to take home. Oh, that Sprite cranberry looks really good. I'm not gonna lie.
Personally, that's one of my favorites, Tyler. The event celebrated Syracuse's new switch to become a Coca-Cola school. Event organizer Nicole Lasky says they want to show students they are grateful for the new partnership.
It's good to just have a little bit of holiday cheer, even if it is a little bit early, to get the students really excited.
Well, Black Box Players' first performance of Tick Tick Boom is happening now.
But getting to the stage took a little longer than expected. Our Isabella Galan went to rehearsals earlier this week to find out exactly why.
The sound of ticks. Does it mean the passing of time? Is it a countdown to something? Anxiety? Well, for the show Tick Tick Boom, it's all of those things.
There's this feeling of, oh man, I'm growing up so fast, and like I don't really know if I can control it or what I can do about it, and sort of that feeling of like, am I really running out of time?
Black Box Players was originally set to perform here at the Syracuse stage last weekend, but due to licensing issues, their performance got pushed back until tonight.
the theater is a business like everything else, and unfortunately, we can't just do the show for free. We've got to pay for what's called the rights to do the show. Long story short, the rights that we had were scheduled for a different time, which was not last week. So we just had to, our terrific artistic director, Wellerdorf, was literally on the phone with the people that deal with these rights and this business stuff, on the phone, being like, we are ready to do the show now.
But for the cast, it ended up being a positive.
And it also just gives you a bit more time to relax into the character and into like the space.
A little disappointed that it wouldn't be as impressive, that I wouldn't get to brag that I did like a 2-week show, but it's been so nice to have the extra time.
Doing whatever it takes to bring Jonathan Larson's story to Syracuse, even if it took a few more ticks. Isabella Galan, Citrus TV News.
Well, it definitely seems like an exciting show, and luckily they are having another performance at 9:30 p.m. tonight, so if you want to head out there and check that out, you definitely have the time to do so.
Yeah, I have to. I love Tick, Tick, Boom. It's such a great musical, honestly. Well, I will say the weather, it's been warming up a little bit. May not be perfect musical weather, but what do we got today? Is it going to be looking well for the show?
Yeah, Tyler, you're right. It certainly was a little bit warmer today when I woke up, and even as my roommate Andrew told me this morning, oh my gosh, the sun came out today. I almost forgot what it looks like. Right now it's about 37 degrees. You got clear skies, still a little dark out, but you can definitely see that moon out there for a while. A little bit of a breeze going on right now. It's going to pick up as it gets later on in the night, but nothing you should really have to worry about. Now, if we take a look at temperatures around the area in Syracuse, it's around 37. You get south, it just ticks up or down a few more degrees. Rochester hitting the high right now in the area at around 39 degrees. And if we take a look into tonight, it's not going to change that much. There's going to be a little bit more clouds in the sky. It's going to be 35 degrees. Winds might pick up just a little bit, but it's going to go right back up tomorrow. We're looking at some even warmer temperatures out there, Tyler.
Thank you so much, Drew, for keeping us informed. Well, earlier today, residents of the town of Clay came together to protest the eviction of a woman to make room for Micron. More than 100 people in total attended a town hall, and over 30 of them spoke out in support of the resident, calling the eviction cruel and unjust. The Onondaga County Industrial Development Agency is using eminent domain to evict the woman from Condonoy Road, where she was set to live for the rest of her life. Despite community support, County Executive Ryan McMahon says the county made a, quote, comprehensive offer for the property.
And turning some new details to Syracuse schools were let out early due to fumes from a nearby construction project today. Both the Institute of Technology at Syracuse Central and the Syracuse STEAM School sent students home. There are currently no reports of students or staff affected by the fumes.
And the Novelis aluminum plant in Oswego County is recovering from the third reported fire in the past few months. The fire first broke out just before 9 this morning, and everyone working at the plant was safely evacuated. The plant actually supplies 40% of the aluminum sheets used by automakers in the United States. The first fire actually happened mid-September, and it was predicted to cost Ford around $1 billion. Their CEO, Jim Farley, says it will create up to 1,000 jobs, which will increase production to make up for the total losses.
In upstate New York, one woman is going the extra mile, literally, for her patients. For 4 decades, she's been practicing animal medicine.
She travels up to 500 miles per week, but she says every patient treated is worth it. Our Caitlin Campbell shares how she keeps the farm in Central New York fueled.
In Adams, New York, it's a routine Melanie Parker's known for more than 40 years. Pressing the ignition and heading down another country road.
Yep, pregnant. That's a picture of a 35-day embryo, and you can see a little heartbeat there.
But what she calls work might surprise you.
A lot of my job is around psychology. I don't know if you picked up on that yet.
She's a farm veterinarian.
Not a lot in that one. There we go.
Who travels directly to her patients.
In the first year, I was like, no. I like farm animal practice. You get to work with your clients more.
The first stop of the day is at the Gerke family farm. She's ready, sleeves up.
Don't want to get too dirty yet.
Straight to work.
Oh, there's a cutie cat.
She's knowledgeable. She cares. She's an owner-operator as well, so she has a lot of empathy for what you're going through. And she'll drop what she's doing. She'll come right down for one cow, one issue, and really give it the attention it deserves.
Melanie's an expert in all things cattle, and she knows just how to give serendipity here an ultrasound.
She's open, follicle and CL on the left.
In just an hour, one check is down, but the day not even close to over. Melanie gets to rinse, repeat, clean,
everywhere,
and do it all again at every farm she goes to.
All right, here are my girls.
According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, farmland has decreased by 20 million acres since 2017, leaving people like Melanie traveling up to 500 miles per week just to treat animals like these.
I keep track of my mileage just to see where I'm at, and I'm already at 4,100 miles in my car. I just bought it.
These days, traveling vets like Melanie are hard to come by. The days are long, and fewer vets are willing to make the drive.
1960s, 50-60% of the population would have been involved in agriculture in one shape or another. And today, essentially, it's about 2% of the population.
Stephen Holmes, a dairy farm consultant, says with fewer farms, fewer people enter this field.
There aren't as many of them today because we don't have as many farms as we used to.
But that doesn't stop her from building bonds that go beyond the barn.
I feel like a little, like a grandmother type for her.
In Bryn Richmond's barn, Melanie is more than just a vet. She's become like family.
She will be here in the drop of a hat and have no questions asked, no matter what, she will be here.
And Bryn knows without Melanie, most days would be pretty much impossible.
If one of my horses goes down in the pasture, I can't get them in a trailer to take them somewhere, so I'm going to have somebody come to me. If there is no traveling vets, I'm in some serious trouble.
And unfortunately,
just like that, she's back on the road.
I think we all have, days where we go, I really want to do that. But I would say on the whole, it's been a great career and I don't regret anything.
Because she knows every mile she travels is worth it.
She's pregnant. There's the fetus right there.
In Adams, New York, Caitlin Campbell, CitrusTV News.
Well, thank you, Caitlin, for bringing us that story. Coming up after the break, Trump has signed a bill related to the Epstein files. We'll tell you what information will be released.
And a funeral for former Vice President Cheney took place this morning. Find out who wasn't invited when CitrusTV returns.
Jason, let's go see your room.
What do you think? We kept it a little spare, so you can decorate it how you like.
Dinner!
Go. Excellent. Soccer is fun. Yeah, I saw you guys out there. We're the family. Yeah! Oh, I thought you were on my team.
You're watching CitrusTV News Live at 6 with Lauren Holdmeyer, Tyler Oldano, and Sunny Swaya. And now, your campus news leader continues.
Welcome back to News Live at 6. The Trump administration has announced a plan for new oil drilling off the coasts of California and Florida. This is the first time in decades a new oil drilling plan has been announced. The plan comes as Trump seeks to expand oil production.
The government has not allowed drilling in federal waters in the eastern Gulf of Mexico since 1995. California has had some oil rigs, but there has not been new leasing in federal waters since the mid-1980s. And President Trump has also signed a bill ordering the DOJ to release all files related to Jeffrey Epstein, though Trump still says the release of the files is a, quote, Democrat hoax.
The bill calls for the Attorney General to release Epstein records within 30 days. It also allows information that could jeopardize a federal investigation to be redacted.
We gather today in this holy and magnificent space 1 week before Thanksgiving to give thanks for the life of Richard Bruce Cheney.
That was Dr. Jonathan Reiner speaking at former Vice President Dick Cheney's funeral this morning. The ceremony was held at the Washington National Cathedral. His daughter Liz Cheney also spoke at the funeral.
A bipartisan show of respect came out from the attendance of ex-presidents George W. Bush and Joe Biden. Cheney served as vice president under Bush, and President Trump, who has been publicly silent about Cheney's death, was not invited to the memorial service.
And coming up right after the break, I got your 5-day forecast already ready for you. Stay tuned.
Welcome to Live from Studio B.
Welcome to another episode of Culturally and Technically Legal.
Previously on Survivor.
Welcome back to the Esports Juice Box, where we break down this week's esports news into digestible sizes for easy consumption.
From the CitrusTV Weather Center, this is SU's most accurate weather forecast.
Welcome back to Citrus TV News. I'm Drew Matyasik. Now, as we take a look at the rest of the week today, around 47, Friday, 49, these temperatures are going to stay pretty consistent across the board, mid to high 40s, a little bit cloudy if you're staying in the area for Thanksgiving break. You got a great weekend to spend outdoors. Maybe not go golfing, maybe not spend the whole day outdoors, but get some fresh air, do something that the cold temperatures otherwise would have kept you inside for. And now for our photos of the day, we got my dog Brandy. She's getting all ready for the holiday season in that middle one that was taken last year. She's got her holiday headbands on. She likes to get, you know, in unorthodox positions for a dog. A lot of people like to tell me that she is more of a human than she is a dog, but I'm getting really, really excited to go back home tomorrow and see my dog again for the Thanksgiving break.
Well, Drew, thank you so much. Definitely a super cute dog. I'm looking forward to seeing my dog when I get home tomorrow as well. Well, it's not every day that the whole world sees your resume.
Our Elizabeth Gottlieb has more on how a local Syracuse resident went viral on the internet.
Thanks, guys. A TikTok went viral last week of a man reviewing a resume while at a Jonas Brothers concert that was actively happening. The video has since gained over 56 million views and over 8.5 million likes. The internet was quick to discover that the resume in the video belonged to Scott Kelly, who is a Syracuse resident and did not have TikTok at the time.
A buddy of mine sends me a screenshot and says, "Hey dude, you're going famous on TikTok." I'm like, "I don't have a TikTok, what are you talking about?" I look at the screenshot, it's like this fuzzy image of a resume at a concert. Like, that's not my resume. Ha ha ha.
Following the viral moment, The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon invited Kelly to come on the show and talk about his experience. Kelly got to meet the Jonas Brothers, but also share a cause that is important to him.
So one of the coolest parts about this entire experience was the opportunity to speak about an issue very important to me, supporting veterans as they transition on national television. And Brandon's going to come on the podcast that I host at the Water's Edge to discuss just that. A few other veterans organizations are going to come on as well.
The Institute for Veterans and Families in Syracuse helped Kelly transition to the workforce when his service ended. Now he is using his new platform to discuss issues that are critical for national security and help veterans transition from the military.
All right, Lizzie, thank you so much. Well, Thanksgiving is a week away, and Syracuse men's soccer has a lot to be thankful for. Sports is next on News Live at 6.
Stay with us.
Hi, my name is Sadie Miller.
My name is Luke Brady. I go by St. Luke.
So this one I started with this guitar lick.
And now, your CitrusTV Sports Report.
Last week, Syracuse men's soccer took a haymaker when it lost 5-1 to SMU in the semifinal round of the ACC tournament. After icing its bruises for 7 days, Syracuse returns tonight in round 1 of the NCAA tournament. Hello, welcome to sports. I'm Jish Sokolsky. Syracuse shocked the world on Monday when they were selected to have a home game in the first round of the NCAA tournament tonight against a team in Hofstra that's 10 spots ahead of it in the RPI rankings. Well, the reason? Well, SU held its own in a stacked ACC tournament slate. Head coach Ian McIntyre wants his team to lean on the highs and lows of that tournament.
Recognizing would take a lot of confidence from that run in the ACC tournament, but our guys also realized that that they were disappointed not to have a chance to compete in the ACC championship game. So fortunate to have another opportunity on Thursday, and we'll be looking to.
That time is now. Syracuse and Hofstra are tied at 0 apiece in the first half so far. If Syracuse does pull this off, it'll face Vermont, the defending national champions from last year. And this is a really talented Catamount squad. The defending national champs haven't lost a game in 2025. Talk about a title defense. They are the only team in the NCAA that has not lost a game this season. However, the Orange are far from the only team in the tournament. You can keep up with Adam Hips on Twitter for all the updates of today's game. Syracuse women's basketball also has a tournament, albeit a little less important. The Hall of Fame Women's Showcase tips off tomorrow, and Syracuse comes into it with a lot of swagger. For the second time under head coach Felicia Leggett-Jack, Syracuse is 4-0, But it isn't about how you start, it's about how you finish. Fans get to see what this team is really made of tomorrow when it takes on Utah. That'll be the Orange's first Power 4 opponent of the season, and the Utes can shoot. Utah has connected on 41% of threes, a top 15 figure in the country. Read all about how Syracuse matches up with Utah and then number 6 Michigan the day after on our website at CitrusTV.com. Follow at KleinJake_ on Twitter for live updates from Uncasville, Connecticut. Before that, the Bills are back in primetime tonight when they take on the Texans. Quarterback Josh Allen played up to MVP form on Sunday when he scored 6 total touchdowns against the Buccaneers. It was very reminiscent of his dominance in 2024, but there was one blemish in that campaign, and it came against Houston. Even Allen would acknowledge that.
Game didn't play well at all. It's watching that film, there's a lot of good stuff to watch from that film, but it's hard to watch. I played pretty badly. Hopefully we can go out there and play a little bit better and move the ball a little bit better. But again, this defense is no easy task to go against, and it's going to take everything that we got from everybody on the field.
Josh Allen went 9 for 30 through the air in a 23-20 loss to Houston last year for a career-low completion percentage of 30. And the Texans are just as feisty this year, allowing the fewest total yards and points in the league. Kickoff is scheduled for 8:15 on Amazon Prime. Lauren, Tyler?
All right, just always looking forward to that Thursday night football game.
We'll be right back with your wake-up weather.
If you're buzzed and doing this, to make yourself feel okay to drive,
ZWX.
You're not okay to drive.
YGKLVW. Regular you.
You've messed up your son's haircut.
Mom?
Do you A, try to fix it?
Like it never happened.
B, work with what you got? Or C, show solidarity?
Thank you, baby.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Last week, Brandon met a girl on a dating app. One day after work, he finally found the courage to ask her out. No answer. He started to panic. Was he being too pushy? Maybe it was too
Sorry I didn't respond. I was driving. I would love to go on a date. How does tonight sound?
Brandon tried to play it cool, but inside he knew. A girl so smart, so responsible. She must be a keeper.
Welcome back to Citrus TV. For your wake-up weather tomorrow, for those of you traveling home tomorrow, it's going to be around 42 degrees when you wake up in the morning. Slightly cloudy, a little bit of wind gusts, but nothing that should be too out of the ordinary for you. For those of you, driving back home or waiting tomorrow to hit the road, it's going to be perfect temperatures for your safe travels.
Yeah, well, glad to hear it, Drew. Always good to hear we're going to have some sunshine, no travel disruptions with rain or snow.
My goodness, yes.
But yes, the Thanksgiving travel season does officially start today for us greedy college students who like to be home a week before Thanksgiving. According to the Syracuse airport, they expect more than 8,000 people to fly to and from Syracuse each day until December 1st.
Well, today also is the day before most Syracuse students are starting their Thanksgiving break. So guys, what are you all doing this break? You guys going home? You guys going to someplace maybe nice and tropical?
Oh, I'm going to Los Angeles. My brother lives out there. We did it last year. It was a really fun time. It'll be a lot warmer than it is here, Drew, right?
Well, I'm not sticking around here. I'm going to North Carolina. I'm going to bring the golf clubs with me. It's going to be about 75 and sunny. Perfect week to go hit the links.
That's green weather right there, green weather. I'm going back home to Florida, so I think I have all of you guys beat when it comes to the heat.
I guess,
as Florida usually is.
Yeah, I guess I'm the only one here. I'm going back home to Kansas City.
Okay.
It's a little bit warmer than Syracuse, but still looking like it's going to be, 30s, 40s while I'm there, so not much better, but can't complain. I get to see my dog for the first time in several months, as we talked about earlier.
Yes, you'll take the warmer weather with you.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it's more of a Thanksgiving spirit to have colder weather on Thanksgiving. It doesn't have to be 75 and sunny on Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
it's like Christmas.
But it's welcomed. It's certainly
sure. Yeah, I'm not going to complain or anything.
Well, that's Citrus TV News live at 6 for this Thursday.
But don't forget, you can follow us on X and Instagram at Citrus TV News. Now, for the entire Citrus TV News team, I'm Tyler Oldano.
And I'm Lauren Holdmeyer. Have a great rest of your day and a lovely Thanksgiving.